2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're on the cliffs of La Jolla, California, the famed Torrey Pines venue, and it's our opening round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Beam beside me in the booth, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, your thoughts quickly here on Torrey Pines South. It is a big boy golf course, isn't it?
It is, and these players are in for a rude awakening because they've had some pretty simple golf courses up to this point. But this golf course, U.S. Open venue, this is going to punch you right in the mouth. There's no holding back here. This golf course is flat out tough. One of the toughest tests these players will see all year long. It's usually damp. It's usually cool. The wind blows off the ocean. It is just all around not fun playing. But I tell you what, if you're playing well, you can really find out what you are doing well, and that will help you in the upcoming season a lot.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Pretty sure this looks like it's going to the left.
Good looking putt. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
Asking this one to come a long way from the right side. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Xander Schauffele is leading as we move on to the next hole. One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
From around 140 yards here, 5 strokes behind our leader. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. This would be a great up and down.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
He's going to be happy about that one. What a good putt to make. Now 4 back after that hole. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
That should find the fairway. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here. Yeah, that was great wind management there.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 6th. Maybe going for the green, are we? Well, that's up near the green there, Rich, in just a couple of shots. That's fantastic stuff.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
He's standing over his 3rd shot. 3 behind our leader. Oh, what a putt. And that takes him to 6 under. And after that hole, this player is in 2nd in the standings, just 1 spot shy of Xander Schauffele. Over to 7 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich. A great par 4 that requires good positioning off the tee as well.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Hey, that's golf, isn't it? You get some good breaks and some bad ones. Time for the 2nd shot here at the 7th. Looks like this one's bunker bound. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. 14-footer.
Trying to save a par here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one is breaking left to right.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. He's currently tied for second. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Going with the 6-iron here. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. Starting this one way out to the right. 4 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The par 5 ninth is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. That's tidy. Okay, that'll work. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
I think he's got about 23 feet to go here.
And from long range here.
You've got to like the look of this. And makes it. What a bomb. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these 2 players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That's an awful error. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Sitting at -7. Currently tied for first place. Ooh, back into play from the rough. Wow. Yep, well done. Looking ahead, this player is currently tied for first in the field, alongside Xander Schauffele. The 11th at Torrey Pines South plays downhill, but it's still a long par 3.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That is hunting for the hole. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. So close. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. He's currently tied for first. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think. Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Oh, it's so hard to tell, but I think it's a little bit right to left.
A good stroke. Leading by a shot after that hole. 13 is a really cool par 5, the first of 2 in the inward 6 holes here, but you've got to know your drive if you want to get there in 2.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Well, he's hit a good shot there. Got plenty of distance too. And here we are with the third shot. It's just a tad offline, that one. Headed towards the left. Setting up in the bunker here. Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one.
A big, swinging, sweeping left to righter started beautifully.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Over to 14 we go, a par 4.
And a really good par 4 once again. Dogleg from right to left. Those bunkers on the left, you don't want any part of them. And from there, the difficulty is judging the distance with your second shot. This is an infinite edge look from the fairway. So when it pins in the back section of this green, it's nearly impossible to judge the distance. This is a wonderful, wonderful design.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks like it's come out pretty clean. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Well, that's a handy shot. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. 15 works slightly back inland here at Torrey Pines South, but you still need plenty of focus.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
This one headed left.
8 under for the day. Yeah, good effort that one out of the bunker. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
A quick look at the leaderboard has this player currently in first place, with Xander Schauffele in second. 16th, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
From the get-go, this is a big left to right breaker.
Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Your ball striking certainly gets tested off the tee here at 17 as we head for home at Torrey Pines South.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's 2 distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
This shot from 120 yards. Yeah, that was a safe play. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
The rival is ahead of him. He needs to get something together here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Okay, time to return to the action. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. A par putt awaits.
Can get caught out here. It's a short putt, but it's moving to the right fast.
Currently in first position. Here we are at the final hole of Torrey Pines South. So historic. There's been some very cool moments over the years. One of the more famous holes on the PGA Tour.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par fives on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Setting up for his third shot. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. This putt to get to double digits under the card. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
And a lovely way to finish his day, closing the round with a birdie. That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.